A long-haul Lufthansa flight faced significant delay following a medical emergency on board that led to not one, but two diversions. The incident highlights the challenges that long-duration flights can face when things don't work according to plan. Indeed, even a slight deviation from the schedule can affect the entire flight. Let's look at what happened in today's video. Lufthansa flight LH511 is a daily non-stop scheduled service between Buenos Aires and Frankfurt. The flight has a departure time of 16:45 and takes around 12 to 13 hours to reach Frankfurt. On June 27th, the Boeing 747-8 took off from Buenos Aires but had to turn around and divert to Natal Airport in Brazil due to a medical emergency. According to FlightRadar24.com, the aircraft diverted almost 5 hours into the flight, shortly after crossing the equator. After an unscheduled stop at Natal, the jumbo jet again departed towards Europe, but had to cut short its flight and divert to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. The reason this time was that the crew had run out of duty time and the airline had to arrange for a crew change. Lufthansa shared a statement saying, Lufthansa flight LH511, a daily scheduled flight from Buenos Aires to Frankfurt, was diverted to Natal due to a medical emergency with one of the passengers on board requiring medical attention upon landing. The flight departed from Natal and heads to Frankfurt via Paris for a crew change. Lufthansa has seen some other diversions of its 747 flights in recent months. In August 2022, another one of the airline's 747-8s flying from Newark to Frankfurt had to divert to Boston due to a technical irregularity. In October 2022, a Lufthansa 747 performing a flight between Frankfurt and Bengaluru had to make an unscheduled landing in Turkey due to a medical emergency. Airlines often operate their planes on a packed schedule to monetize them as much as possible within safe and legal limits. Delays or diversions of long-haul flights are particularly tricky, as there's always a chance of the crew running out of their flight duty hours, beyond which they cannot legally operate an aircraft. A recent example of this came from India when a London-Delhi Air India flight had to divert to Jaipur due to poor weather. The pilot's quote-unquote refusal to continue the flight to Delhi came under media and public scrutiny, but Air India explained that the cockpit crew came under the FDTL, Flight Duty Time Limitations. Due to this policy, the pilots could not operate the flight. While a flight delay is never pleasant for the passengers or the crew, airlines have to work under certain rules that dictate that the crew cannot fly an aircraft beyond certain hours for the safety of everyone on board. Have you flown with Lufthansa in recent times? Share your experiences of flying with the airline by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.